And we don't have filibuster in Georgia. So what I was trying to do was filibuster the bill. I stood up, gave a speech at the podium, and intentionally talked a lot longer than what the time that I was allotted. And I was hoping to basically talk so long that it would, kind of mess up the decorum of the House, and then we'd have to shut things down, and the bill would not have a chance to pass. Long story short, Democrats got mad at me and did a similar thing of what they did to Representative Al Green last week, which was I had to attend a Come to Jesus meeting where I was chastised about breaking decorum. I was asked to apologize to the caucus.
Apologize.
And I did not. I was like, I have nothing to apologize for. And additionally, Democrats and Republicans wrote the ethics chair in the House to ask that there be a vote taken that I be censored or expelled. So.
And wait, I think you almost told me that a couple folks had threatened to resign?
There were some Democrats who threatened to resign over me showing that type of resistance. So that's why I say
that just tell me you didn't even want to do your job. When
right.
You want to resign over something somebody else doing, that means you ready to quit. You just ready. You know what you doing? I'm ready to go. That's what that was. That wasn't no real thing. All I know is when you come from the most marginalized communities like me as a Black trans woman, your first priority is never decorum. You just don't have that luxury, and you never will.
Right. Absolutely. And as I've always said, if you don't want to fight or you can't fight, then get out of the seat. Nobody's making you run for office. The larger point that I think that everybody needs to kind of look at it through this lens is that Dems, getting upset about folks resisting is leading us to really bad places. I think you saw this week where
oh my goodness.
Mahmoud
Khalil, yes.
Right. The Trump administration went and is trying to deport him. He is a U.S. green card holder, so he's not a U.S. citizen, but he has a
not only are they trying to deport him, they have disappeared him.
Right.
And people are using this language because, these were tactics, fascist tactics, in ways which there's no due process. There's no reading your rights. There's no respecting the fact that he's got. There's none of this stuff. So he's a legal resident.
Well, also beyond that, we have something called the First Amendment. So the reason why he has been disappeared is because he was a leader at the student protest that took place, I think it was last year over Palestine. Mm-hmm. And so the point is that all of this didn't start with the Trump administration. Democrats held a press conference, if you remember, saying that, the folks who were standing in support of Palestine were to be labeled as extremists. So under the Biden administration, they were labeled as extremists.
That's why I was saying at the time, this is why I was saying this. If you don't make a very distinguished line of demarcation, folks are being so willfully obtuse on the internet, and I need you to stop it right now. I need you to stop it because I'm going to say right now, I know I didn't say it. Maybe there were a couple people out there that just said off the top of their head, Republicans and Democrats, they're the same. Maybe some people did say that, but I need you to understand some nuance, understand that people ain't always breaking everything down like that, and understand that we're not saying that the Democrats and the Republicans are the exact same. I'm not saying that Harris would have done what is happening right now. I don't think she would. What I am saying is while I was protesting for Palestine, saying free Palestine, I was being labeled as anti-Semitic by the Democrats. Mm-hmm. There were police forces raining down on college campuses for protests under Democrats.
Right.
So when you set a precedent, you only set something up for them to go and make it even worse. So we can't now sit here and point at them like they're the ones who, no, they didn't start that. You could have taken your moment while you were on the podium. You could have took the moment to set the tone from that moment. But instead, you want to gaslight college students who in school learning words and learning things that adults don't even forgot. They don't even know anymore. And you're going to tell a student. And being anti-Zionist is also being anti-Semitic.
Well, and the crazy thing is that one of the, the First Amendment and freedom of speech is one of those uniting principles that most people in the country would agree we need to keep strong. So for Democrats to become weak on that issue, is just a point of I don't understand what is to
I
gain
don't think they're
politically.
no longer, I just don't think they're no longer the People's Party. I don't think the Democrats are no longer the liberating party. It's no longer about all of us having liberation because each time, they're telling one of us, one of our communities, hold on, we'll get to you.